Okay, people, you need to get ready. I just uploaded a video about joining a group in order to be able to work with your Second Amendment rights. And you hear on Fox News all the time, no such thing as white supremacists, and there's no white supremacist groups or whatever. All right, well, more and more of these stories are starting to pop up. This particular story is of a Mississippi woman knocked unconscious in Kroger's baking aisle for asking how to make a pie. The picture you see there is of the woman and showing her injuries, you know, her swollen jaw, etc. Now, here's the story. A Mississippi woman said she was assaulted in a Kroger grocery store because she asked a man how to make a pie. Nia Jones told WMC that she visited a Kroger store in South Haven, Mississippi to buy some last-minute Thanksgiving supplies, but the shopping trip turned violent when she asked a man who was shopping in the baking aisle how to make a pumpkin pie. It's a question. It's a simple question. How do you make a pie? You're on the baking aisle of Kroger, she recalled. Jones said that the man walked away screaming expletives, but then he returned. He shoved my friend and the other lady into the shelves, she explained, and he turned around and sucker punched me. She said the man punched her 3 times in the face and once in the chest, leaving her unconscious. And to make matters worse, no shoppers or Kroger employees came to her rescue. Jones's mother, Stacy Rochelle, told WMC that she couldn't understand why no one came to help her daughter. How did they let this happen, Rochelle said. If there were already was a scene that was created, a commotion created, it was loud, why didn't someone address the person? She said gentleman. I'm not calling him a gentleman. I'm calling him a rat bastard at the time. In a statement, Kroger insisted that the company was working with the South Haven Police Department during the ongoing investigation. Police were reportedly reviewing surveillance videos in hopes of identifying the attacker. Now, here's the video.
Cold at Kroger, it sounds like a holiday nightmare, but for one woman, it was her reality when she asked a shopper how to make a pumpkin pie. In a story you'll see only on 5, our Jessica Holly joins us live now from South Haven with a simple question that made one man violent. Jessica?
Joe, police down here in South Haven are investigating this grocery store beating, but the family is still very frustrated, upset with the amount of shoppers and witnesses to this attack, and no one stepped in to help. In the midst of last-minute shopping for Thanksgiving meals, Nia Jones was left beaten up and unconscious on the floor of a South Haven Kroger after asking a man a simple question.
It's a question. It's a simple question. Do you know how to make a pie? You're on the baking aisle of Kroger.
It was the same question another shopper asked Jones moments before. A question she says triggered the attack. The man gave Jones a funny look but continued down the baking aisle screaming expletives.
We were just talking amongst ourselves. The guy's still down the aisle going off. I'm not even talking to him, and he just comes back up and he shoves my friend and the other lady into the shelves, and he turns around and started punching me.
Jones says she was punched 3 times in the face and once in the chest. Meanwhile, she claims no other shoppers standing nearby came to her aid.
How did they let this happen? If there was already a scene that was being created, a commotion that was created, it was loud. Why didn't somebody address the gentleman at that time?
The family also says no Kroger employees stepped in to help Jones before or after the attack. We reached out to Kroger for a comment on the incident. The store gave us a statement which says in part, we are working with the South Haven Police Department during this ongoing investigation.
I was irate because no one from the store, from Kroger, was there by her side. It was just the police and the paramedics.
Now, initially, Initially, when police looked at the surveillance video from inside the Kroger store here in South Haven, they could only see the back of the attacker. Now they're going back and recombing through all of that video to see if there is a better image of that man in the video. Reporting live in South Haven, Jessica Hawley, WMC Action News 5.
Now, I don't know if this is a fact or not, but generally when they talk about someone who is an assailant, they will normally describe the person's ethnicity unless it's a white person. So my assumption is this was a white guy that did this to this woman. People, especially you ladies, you need to make sure that you have a concealed carry permit. In Mississippi, you are allowed to obtain a firearm and obtain a concealed carry permit. In a situation like this, when this man attacked you, one of you, either you or your friends, should have had a handgun, pulled it out, and shot this bastard. And it would have totally been self-defense. Now, I don't know who was up in that store, but if there were any brothers up in that store and you saw this and didn't come to this woman's defense, there's not a whole heck of a lot I can say for you as far as your manhood and standing up for your people and your women. So, in closing on this one, get ready because a lot more of this is going to happen. And I don't know about you, but I definitely have my concealed carry. And in Texas, we no longer have to conceal. But if you're in a state where you do have to conceal, especially you ladies, you can have a nice 380 in your purse. And if you want to spend a few bucks, you can buy one of those purses. I call them shooting purses. I bought my wife a couple of them. Have your gun secured inside your purse. And if something like this goes down, you stick your hand in that purse, aim, and fire. Now, as always, I suggest that if you are going to obtain a firearm, you obtain training. Training is important. And I'm pretty sure that someone probably pulled this lady's coattail and told her that she needs to go get her concealed carry permit, and she needs to have something inside her purse that she can use to protect herself from attacks like these.